When your cat stretches at the exact moment he sees you, do you actually know what it means? Sure, it looks like he just woke up, but behind that simple little movement, there is something most cat owners completely miss. It is one of the most intimate signals your cat can give you. And if you ignore it like most people do, you might be blocking the very way he is trying to connect with you. Let's start with what that stretch really is. 1. They are not exactly stretching their muscles. Here's a question most people never stop to ask. If your cat were only trying to loosen up a stiff body, why does he seem to do it right when you walk in? Why not 5 minutes earlier when you were not even there? Because this is not about his body, it is about you. Researchers who study feline behavior call this social stretching. It is an intentional action triggered by your presence, not by tight muscles, not by just waking up, but by you. Think about that for a second. Your cat sees you, and something in his brain says, now. That timing is not random. It is communication. And here's what makes this even more fascinating. Cats do not do this for just anyone. If you have ever noticed that your cat stretches more around you than around other people in the house, that is not a coincidence. It is preference. It is your cat saying, in his own silent language, that you matter. Most cat owners see it, think, how cute, and move on with their day. But you are not like most cat owners. Now you know this is your cat trying to get closer to you. And by the way, if your cat never stretches when he sees you, do not skip to the end yet. What that means might surprise you, and we will get to it in the last part. 2. They learn this behavior just for you. Have you ever wondered whether wild cats do this too? They do not. This is where things get personal. The social stretch your cat does when he sees you does not exist in the wild. Wild cats never developed this behavior because they never needed it. They had no one to communicate with that way. But when cats started living alongside humans thousands of years ago, something changed. They began developing signals made exclusively for us. Meowing at adults, that is for humans. Wild cats only meow when they are kittens. The slow blink created to strengthen the bond with humans. And this stretch, same thing. Your cat is not running an old program. He is running an updated version, one that evolved specifically because humans became part of his world. A study published in Animal Cognition found that domestic cats developed a unique range of behaviors used exclusively to interact with people. Not with other cats, not with prey, only with us. So when your cat stretches in front of you, he is not doing something that is simply instinctive. He is doing something learned, something his ancestors had no reason to do. And that makes the gesture more meaningful, not less. 3. Their little paws are secretly marking you. Did you know your cat has scent glands in places you probably never imagined? One of them is right between the pads of his paws. And this is where it gets interesting. When your cat stretches, especially when he kneads or presses his paws into something, those glands are activated. They release pheromones that are completely undetectable to us, but that say a lot to other cats. So what does this have to do with you? When your cat stretches near you, on the couch where you sit, on the bed where you sleep, or right at your feet, he is not just saying hello. He is leaving invisible marks that say, "This one is mine." Yes, it is territorial, but not in an aggressive way. It is comfort territory, safe space territory. This human is part of my world, and I want everyone to know it. Territory. You will never smell that scent. You will never see that mark. But to your cat, he just signed his name on you. And here's the part many cat owners find strangely touching. Your cat does not do this with just anyone. He does it with the people and places he has chosen to put in his innermost circle. 4. Why they stretch more for certain people. Have you ever noticed that your cat stretches for you but barely acknowledges someone else in the house? That is not random. And it definitely has nothing to do with who fills the food bowl. Cats are selective, almost ruthless about it. And when they stretch in front of someone, they are not performing a trick to impress. They are showing who holds the highest place in their inner world. In studies with multiple cats, researchers noticed that cats do not show social behaviors the same way toward every human in a household. They pick favorites, and those favorites receive more eye contact, more slow blinks, more vocalizations, and yes, more stretches. So if your cat walks right past your partner without even looking, but drops into a full stretch the second you sit down, that is not a coincidence. It is hierarchy. You are his person. Now, here's the part that might sting a little. If you are on the other side of this, if your cat stretches for someone else but not for you, it does not mean he does not like you. It simply means you have not reached that level yet. Cats need consistency, calm energy, and time. The bond is earned, not handed out for free. Now tell me in the comments if you are the person your cat stretches for every single day, and if you are not, what do you think is still missing for you to become the person he loves, to fully stretch out for and show all his trust to? I will read them all. And make sure to hit like on the video because that makes YouTube show our new videos to you. 5. The stretch that happens when you wake up. Have you ever opened your eyes in the morning and caught your cat stretching right there beside you, almost as if he had been waiting? That is because he had. Cats are crepuscular, which means they are more active at dawn and at dusk. So while you were sleeping, your cat was probably awake for hours. He could have stretched at any moment, but he did not. He waited until your eyes opened. That is not a coincidence. It is a ritual. Behavior experts believe this specific stretch works as a greeting, a reset, a way of saying, "You are back in my world now." Let's begin. It is the feline version of good morning, and they save it for the people they have the strongest bond with. If you live alone with your cat, you might think this is simply normal. But pay attention the next time you have guests over. Your cat probably will not stretch in front of them first thing in the morning. This behavior is kept for you. There is also an element of vulnerability here. Morning means your cat was protecting you while you were unconscious. That stretch when you wake up is him finally relaxing, letting his guard down, saying, "We made it through another night." 6. Why they stretch right in your path. Have you ever tried to walk to the kitchen and, out of nowhere, your cat was stretched out right in the middle of the doorway or sprawled across the hallway exactly where you needed to step? That is not bad timing. It is strategy. Cats are extremely aware of how spaces work. They know where you walk. They know your patterns. And when they choose to stretch exactly in your path, they are placing themselves somewhere impossible to ignore. Think about it from their perspective. They could stretch anywhere, behind the couch, under the table, in a corner where you would never notice. But they do not. They choose the one spot that guarantees you will stop. Yes, this is a bid for attention, but not in a needy way. It is confident, almost cheeky. Your cat is saying, "I know you are busy, but I am more important than wherever you are going." And here is the truth. They are usually right. Most cat owners stop by instinct. Look down, maybe laugh or say something. The cat got what he wanted. Recognition. A pause in your movement where he became the focus. Some behavior experts see this as a small attempt at control. Your cat is testing whether he can redirect your attention whenever he wants. And every time you stop, you confirm that he can. 7. What it means if your cat never does this. So, what if your cat does not stretch when he sees you? What if you spent this whole video thinking, "But mine never does that, so he does not like me?" First, do not panic. This does not mean your cat hates you or that your bond is broken, but it does mean something worth paying attention to. Cats that do not stretch around their owners usually fall into one of two categories. Either they do not feel completely relaxed in the environment, or they have learned that stretching does not get a response. Remember what we talked about earlier? This behavior evolved for humans, but it only sticks around if it works. If your cat stretched in front of you 10 times and you walked right past without acknowledging it, he learned one thing. He learned that this signal does not reach you. The good news is that this can be rebuilt. Start paying attention. When your cat does anything that looks like an attempt to get closer, stop. Acknowledge it. A slow blink, a soft word, a gentle touch if he is open to it. You are teaching him that his signals reach you. For cats that seem generally tense, look at the environment. Loud noises, unpredictable routines, or chaos inside the house can make a cat keep his body rigid. He will not stretch because he does not feel safe enough to let go. Give it time. Be consistent and watch what happens. Did you know there are things cats only do for people who are truly special to them? Do you want to know if your cat has marked you as his special person? In this video right here on the screen, we explore the hidden world of cats and break down the reasons they do certain things only for you. Click on the screen and stay with me in the incredible world of cats.